They are perceiving you as somebody who is capable of taking action for sure. I'm getting like a fiery, passionate, masculine energy. They really think that you can sweep them off their feet. Okay, the word eros keeps coming to my head, but I'm having trouble putting words around it. So just know that eros keeps coming up. Eros, eros, eros. Hello, my dears. Welcome to your love reading for November 2020. This is for Capricorns. Capricorns in love, November 2020. If you are thinking about someone, if you are involved with someone, if you're thinking of becoming involved with someone, or you are simply interested in love, relationship, and intimacy in November, this is your reading. You're in the right place. Thank you for joining me. My name's Amanda. I'm at Luna Sync Tarot, and I'm happy to be here with you. I have already shuffled your cards off camera quite a bit. I'm going to give it one last shuffle, and then we will sync up. Find out all about love for you. We're going to be looking at you, what you're bringing to the table, them, what they're bringing to the table, what happens when the two of you come together in terms of your energy, your composite energy, and we will also look at an insight for the connection. We'll pull clarifying cards all the way through and a card of advice. So let's do this. In the position of you, we have the Justice card, a major arcana card right out the gates. Justice, some sort of truth. Legal profession, military profession, some sort of lawsuit, court case, something being ruled in your favor, some truth coming to light. All right, in the position of them and what they're bringing to the table is the Queen of Swords. Ooh, this lady is all about seeking the truth, seeking the wisdom. And there's no, what's the word? There's no wiggling around the truth. It's very clear. It's very concise. You know where you stand with this person. Again, could be a person in the legal professions, in the military. The word dogmatic came to my head. She's inviting in the truth. Look at her holding up her sword of truth. I almost said soul of truth. Could be that this person does have a soul of truth. Like this is the most important thing to them, is honesty, the truth, the one true thing. And with her other hand, she's inviting in the truth. She's offering the truth and inviting in the truth at the same time. There's a single bird in the sky there. Birds represent wisdom for the most part. That's your partner in 2020, or your connection in 2020. Composite energies, celebration, marriage, foundation, solid foundation, strong foundation, taking it to the next level, taking the relationship to the next level. Awesome. The insight, the Hierophant, union, right? This sometimes represents marriage. It's definitely union. It's leadership, spiritual leadership inside of community, or leading a community to their spirit, to their spirituality in a spiritual way, teaching. But this is the card of Taurus, and it is the card of union or marriage or commitment. We'll say that. That's the insight. This relationship connection is ultimately leading to a commitment of some sort, and it's solid, and it's foundational, and it's spiritual. You two are coming from the same energy. Look at this. This is you. Look at this figure holding up the sword of truth. And this is your connection. The Queen holding up the sword of truth. Making an offer. Balanced wisdom. Because look, holding the scales here. Some truth connects the two of you. Something based in truth connects the two of you. Let's clarify. This is looking good so far, Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to work with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, so when you see or perceive this person, this connection, what stands out to you? I'm going to flip some cards around. They were flipped up when I started to shuffle. What stands out to you about this connection? What is your perception of this connection in November 2020? The Empress. Ooh, lovely. So either you're perceiving the person that you're involved with in this very beautiful Empress energy. She is a queen. He is a queen. You know, the gender is fluid. So really has this sort of elevated status, and it's a beautiful like abundance that surrounds them, a nurturing energy, just in your power, You perceive this connection, and this is how your person came out, as really, this person is really sitting in their power, Very powerful and attractive energy here. All right, how do they perceive you? How do they perceive you and the connection with you? You are the Justice card. Oh. I'm going to keep going because a bunch flew out there. You are the Justice card. Major Arcana coming right out the gates. We have 2 Major Arcana in a pull of 4 cards. So there's something transformative, faded about this connection that does seem to be going in that direction of commitment, in the direction of some sort of elevation of your relationship. This is taking it to the next level and then concretizing it, solidifying it. I'm looking at the Hierophant. I'm looking at the 4 of Wands, and I'm looking at the Hierophant. There we go. That's what I'm looking for, more clear. This is how they perceive you and your connection. We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, I love this card. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. The Knight of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords. Wow. So they are perceiving you as somebody who is capable of taking action for sure. Knights are all about action. They're about planning, strategy, implementing a plan, taking action around a plan or a strategy. I'm getting like a fiery, passionate, masculine energy. The Knight of Wands is very passionate and takes action around entrepreneurial efforts like business, ideas, initiatives, endeavors, anything creative, anything sort of like it comes up from your root chakra, anything like foundational, passionate, creative, kundalini energy. The Knights take action around that. They really think that you can sweep them off their feet in some way. We have 2 Knights, and what do Knights do? They come in and they take care. They sweep somebody off their feet. Okay, the word Eros keeps coming to my head, but I'm having trouble putting words around it. So just know that Eros keeps coming up. Eros, Eros, Eros. Knight of Wands. If we look at the imagery in this image, this one comes up quite a bit, I'm noticing. So here we have the Empress. This is how you perceive your connection. Here we have the Empress in this card as well. Absolutely comfortable with exposing themselves, with showing who they are, with being vulnerable in their physical expression, and comfortable in their body. And here is this Knight. This is how they're perceiving you. That is just totally down to explore and devour this Empress woman, this Empress. So they perceive you as a Knight, somebody who's willing to and able to come in and take action and sweep them off their feet. And they love that you see them in this Empress energy because they know that's who they are. Like you're really seeing who they are, and they like that. Witnessing who they really are, their quintessential energy. Let's clarify the 4 of Wands. So this came up in your composite energy, Capricorn. I want to clarify that with the Osho Zen Tarot. This speaks to stability, security, strong foundation, stable foundation, some sort of celebration, some sort of ritual. It's often called the marriage card. A ritual to take the relationship to the next level. Look at these two figures. They're both here together, standing together in some sort of celebration and in community. It could be that in November you are actually getting married, because here we have like the Hierophant, which is like the priest figure. Here we have a celebration of two people inside of a community. There are people in the background. The Hierophant is somebody who leads a community. So it could be that you're actually coming to the Hierophant in November to concretize your commitment to one another. We are the world. This is beautiful. This is 10 is a number of completion. There's some finality here. Something is like I said, concretizing, like solidifying. This is like coming to that point in your relationship where, you know, you're moving forward together. There's a finality around something in the past and a moving forward into a new beginning. This also speaks of legacy. This is, in the traditional deck, this is the 10 of Pentacles. This is like generational wealth, like building that thing together, building wealth for your family, building that home, building the things that are going to last for quite some time and will support and anchor your relationship. Getting to a place where you can share your gifts and your wealth with others, with your family, with your community. There's a strong community vibe happening here. And this is clarifying the Four of Wands. Wow. The insight, the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, please. For Capricorn in November 2020. Ooh, silence. This card keeps popping out, so I'm going to pull another one. It's got a strong energetic pull this month. 17. Silence. This is healing. This is turning within to tap into that universal consciousness. This is a big moment. This is a big moment for you. I get the sense that like all is available to you in this moment. It's almost like the zero, the void, like everything is available to you and possible, all potential. And silence will facilitate that gleaning process. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant in, really feeling that card, in November for Capricorn and their connection. Let's clarify the Hierophant. This commitment, this union, a coming together inside of community to solidify something, to learn like deeper truths, to learn deeper truths, deeper spiritual truths. I feel very safe with the Queen of Swords. That's your connection in November. You know where you stand with her. There's no game playing. Ooh. Wow. 4. We got another 4. The Rebel. Breaking the ties of convention. Throwing off conditioning. Listening to your true inner self, your passions, your creativity, and following them. And if it means you have to break out of social expectations, that's what's going to happen. That's what that means. You have this high vision at this time. This rebel energy is a gorgeous energy. It's clarifying the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is very traditional. Look, this is a 4. Yeah, the rebel is a 4 and the Hierophant is a 5. The Hierophant is very traditional, sometimes rigid, really bound by society, practices, dogma, institutions, systems, right? The rebel is the exact opposite. They do not operate according to what other people think. They go their own route. They follow their own path. They listen deeply. They listen deeply to their own inner stirrings, and they use that information as they move along in their life. So there's some interesting play, and you might know better than me. You probably know better than me what I'm talking about. I'm sure you know better than me what I'm talking about because it's you. But there's some interesting interplay between the Hierophant and the Rebel. So the Hierophant symbolizing union, marriage, commitment, but also symbolizing systematic practices, institutions, dogma, somewhat rigid inside of like a system that involves a lot of people. And then the rebel, which is like a throwing off of expectation, a throwing off of conditioning, and really listening within to determine what your own inner truth is, and then following that light. This takes a lot of courage. And then there's this card that speaks to silence. Like all of the information, all of the energy is available to you at this time. Look at the power of that moon in the position of the third eye. All is available to you, all knowing, omniscient. And the call is to be silent. The call is to go into the void. To understand the possibility and the potential. Dang. How many major arcana cards do we have here? This is a big thing for you, Capricorn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We have 5 major arcana cards here. This is a big transformation for you. This is a big time. Lots of energy available to you right now. Okay. Well, let's see. What else should we do? I want to pull 2 cards, guidance cards or advice cards for you. A Crystal Healing Wisdom Oracle card and a Goddess card. Let's work with the Goddess cards first. I've really been digging these Goddess cards recently, and I think I'm going to do some research and find a different Goddess deck. I am resonating with these goddesses. So some guidance for you, some deeper insight for you as you navigate this connection in November and these big energies in November. Ooh, okay. Funny. Siege. Silence. Quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Really feel like you're shoring up. It's like a shoring up of your energy, but also a developing your ability to receive, your receptivity, going into a receptive state in order to be able to glean the answer that you need, like glean that information that is available to you. And it just involves you going into a receptive posture in order to get it, to glean it. Siege. Okay, let's pull a Crystal Healing Wisdom Oracle card for you, Capricorn. I'm smiling because I like this Queen energy for your connection. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Empress. And then they perceive you in this Knight energy, taking action, coming in, sweeping them off their feet. It's very romantic. And there's a quality of adoration. A quality of adoration. Let's keep going here. So some advice for Capricorn as they move through this time. Ooh, hell yeah. Dang. Black tourmaline. Look at that. Number 1. Yes. Let's read about black tourmaline. Protection. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. Protection. Black tourmaline absorbs negative energy and affords excellent energetic protection, enhancing your physical vitality. You are adaptive, adjusting to new places and new situations. You have clarity of thought and analyze situations rapidly. Let go of overcautiousness, but stay protected. You sense it when people wish you ill. You may be carrying a family or past life curse, creating dis-ease. Recognize the negative thoughts and actions harm others and yourself. Divination. Strengthen your protection. Maybe that's what this is about. Strengthening your protection. I'll hold all these up. Look at these quiet time cards with tourmaline there. Strengthen your protection. Consolidate plans and be realistic. You'll soon see the way through obstacles. Ensure you are well protected. Ill-wishing or envy may be directed your way. Neutralize bad energy without harm to others. Watch your thoughts. Attend to practical matters. Be generous and give others freedom. The healing insight is neutralizing toxic energies from your environment, shielding yourself from ill-wishing or EMF stress. That's electromagnetic field stress, and detoxifying your body supports well-being. The frequency is earthy. The chakra is Earth, Star, and Base. The timing is Capricorn. And the soul path is appropriate energy, shielding, and enhancement. Wow. Now listen, I did not get an energy of somebody wishing you ill at all in this reading. However, that message of self-protection, self-shielding is very strong and reinforced by this call for you to get quiet and take time and to become receptive. So for what it's worth, black tourmaline, you might pick yourself up some black tourmaline, work with it a little bit, protection. All right, Capricorn, listen, if this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm doing those now. The link is below. Comment, let me know what's going on for you in November. I'm really curious about this connection. It looks very positive. I'm wishing you the best in November. If you are about to become married, congratulations. If you're about to take your relationship to the next level, congratulations. That is very lovely. And yeah, have a great November.